Sorry, we're late, but we're live. We're live for the Man City versus Real Madrid game. Sorry that I've got the line that I've got it in the wrong area, but there you go. Sorry I got it the wrong way round. Yeah, I know. I was trying to sort it out. I'll sort it out last time, I will. Yeah, make sure it's correct, I will. Can't do it right now because the game started, and here we go. Real Madrid versus Man City. Well, the game's been started. Let's get the game up and let's start watching. So we can get the game up. Back now with you in 2 seconds. This game is predicted to be a really good game for Manchester City. We are going overall a good game. We are going 3-2 to. I'm going 5-3 to Manchester City, and I'm opting that it's going to be a really good score line. So far, Manchester City have dominated in the game. They have kept the ball for most of the time, and they have been back and forth with the ball. In this moment in time, Manchester City have been taking the best domination they can for the game. It's been 6 minutes, but if Man City continue the way they're playing, brilliant. Real Madrid got the ball, Man City just get back. And he's got the ball. And the ball was just about lost. The lineups today consist like this. Big ups to Chelsea Dan, and thanks to Chelsea Dan for joining the stream today. It's going to be a very good game. Chelsea Dan, put in the comments and put in the chat. What do you think the live screen? How do I do what? What, the background? Which one? Which background? What do you think your score predictions are for the game? I'm going 5-3. I am 5-3 to Manchester City. So far at the moment, Manchester City have dominated the game. They've got the ball. They headed it down. What, the purple background? Well, how I do this back panel. Could be right, yeah. I could fully agree with you there, 2-0 Real Madrid. But I'm going 5-3 in my opinion to Man City. Yep. The background, I did this on Canva. I did this on um, Canva, so I can show you at half time if you stay how I did it. Yep, big up to the big screen. Big screen today. Yeah, if you want me to show you at half time, I can show you at half time how to do it. I'll show you will. These images. So I get the lineup thing from Google. I do. I get the logos from transparent non-copyright website. I do. And I get the background I make on Canva. I can put a link to Canva if you want me to. Yeah, this is the website that I use to get the this is the background that I use to get the this is the website I use to get the background for the game up on the screen. It's Canva. So when I'm on Canva, I go to YouTube's background I do. And then it shows me a list of different YouTube backgrounds it does. I use the free ones I do. I'm willing to use the paying ones, yeah. But there was quite a few free ones that I enjoyed and I liked. So I liked this one I did for the next few weeks. And then once I made it then, I downloaded it. I went into the brand section, added a background, added the camera to the stream, pressed the pencil in the corner, and then cropped it so it fitted in this area. And then shared my screen and cropped the bottom thing so it fitted in the screen as well. Because it can, without it destroying the background picture. It's been 12 minutes in the game so far. What do you mean you won't get Chelsea one? Do you mean you won't get a Chelsea background, is it? Well, it's up to you fully. What you pick. I got a Chelsea background one. Well, no, I haven't really. I just make one depending on the streams that I'm doing. I just make one depending on the streams that I'm doing that day. I make them ready and then I update it then when the lineup comes out. To put the lineups in then I do. Yeah, so I make it so that the lineups fit in the game. Fit then. Ooh, Real Madrid. No, Man City have got a corner. Kevin De Bruyne is taking it right now. The ball gets kicked and over the shot and who can they go for it? Oh, and Man City just miss one of the biggest chances they've had in the game so far. Yeah, it's quite a big chance they've had. Well, oh, if Haaland had that ball, if Haaland didn't go down, I think he would have turned around and be able to smash the ball into the net, I think. I'm sure he would have been able to do that. Very sure he would have done that quite well and quite easily. Hmm. Ooh, Grealish. Oh my gosh, he's playing brilliant. Oh, they were just about to save the ball and they were just about to save it. Brilliant. Swansea. Yeah. Couldn't join next, could you? Nah, it didn't matter. No problem. This is so good of a game so far. Ooh, let's see. Oh, good chance for Real Madrid. Oof, brilliant chance. Todd Bowley. Can I be talking about that right now? Dan? Let's talk about the game on Saturday. Chelsea played absolutely brilliant against Bournemouth. It was a 3-1 it was. 3-1 win against Man. 3-1 win it was. Absolutely brilliant it was. I literally thought, how did we win that? We were back and forth, passing. And then when Gallagher got the header in the ball, I was literally like, something has happened. Something's happened. Something's happened. I was like, yes. And then we conceded then. Let them have a goal in. Easy goal it was then. I was like, we're just gonna lose them. There you go. Second goal was coming from us. And I thought, I know it. Still think we're gonna lose. And then third goal came, I thought, they can't win now. Yes, I was like, just so happy now that we won. Todd Bowley, don't like him. His lineups that he makes are terrible. He puts Cabot in the wrong place, he did. He put Gallagher in the right place, he does. But that's the only player he puts in the right place most of the time. Sterling, shouldn't play him when we play Man City, we shouldn't play him. When we play Newcastle, don't play him. When we play Man U, play him. But I think if we were thinking very typically and very carefully, we would have had Todd Bowley's hour. And if we knew what we were doing, if the old owner had a say, then we would have literally I've been winning more games right now. Because he wouldn't have wanted him back in goal, would he? He wouldn't have wanted him exactly to play. So, he, and I'm saying, he wouldn't have wanted, in my opinion, Frank Lampard to have been our manager at the end of the season. Because Todd Bowley, I know, he's probably going to think now, oh yeah, if we win the next 2 games, it's just going to put us downhill. He's going to think, oh, he's still good of a manager. Then we're going to want him. Then we're going to want him to put him on. And they're going to start him then, and I'm going to think, yep, we're going to keep him. So my thought to Todd Bowley is, we should never have had him. And that's that. Friends, and look at the draw, maybe support Chelsea. So what I did was, span the wheel I did. I had 5 different clubs on there, and Chelsea came out to be the one. I also started supporting Chelsea with my friend. My friend was a big Chelsea fan, and he had all these facts and figures, and I was thinking, and I read about the club history, and I thought, this is one of the best club histories ever that any club has ever had. And There was 5 things. I liked the look of the shirts. I liked the club's history. I did. My friend wanted me to support them. Thirdly, I did the luck of the draw. First, that was the first thing I ever did, was the luck of the draw. And fifth, I loved Eden Hazard. And he played for us, Eden Hazard did, and he was the best player at the time. But now because he's left, I am not going to stop supporting them just because he's left mine. No, I wasn't going to follow him. I wasn't going to go to different clubs. I didn't think it was fair. Thanks for subbing. Your appreciations. So there was a lot of things why I wanted to be a Chelsea fan, mainly to do with club history, and I'll tell you why it was club history. Let me just check signature on correct. I like this man has an idea to talk about. I like that this man has an idea to make a club. And I like that a man has an idea thinking, a good idea, make a club in it, go Chelsea, yeah. Because that's what this apparently says here. What the facts say are, that's what the facts say. Chelsea was founded in 1905 by Gus Mears, an English businessman who really approached Stamford Bridge Athletic Stadium with the plan of putting it into a football ground, he was saying. His original idea was to rent it into an existing club, but he thought, I'll have my own idea. I've got my own idea in my brain and under my chin. What can I do? And he said, create our own club. Chelsea Dan. Hey, talk Chelsea. Come on, put in the chat. What's your thoughts on Saturday? I'm going to all draw. I am. Don't you now get angry, Grealish now? Oh my. Well. Looks like Carvalho's injured. It looks like Carvalho's injured. Yep. Well, no, actually, it looks like they're both injured. Because Carvalho had his foot out, and Grealish went round and tripped over him and fell over. Yep. So it looks like he's going to be. Well, Carvalho might be subbed off in the next. He might be the first sub off, he might. Because he's not running properly. No, he's not running very correctly. No, I don't think so. Do you know why I don't think we'll win? Because if you watch yesterday's game, Nottingham Forest versus Southampton were brilliant, they were. And Nottingham Forest, oh my, they were back and forth, absolutely brilliant. They were really, really good. They were, and they won 4-3. So it could be very worrying. It could. So I'm going. I'm going 2-2. I'm 2-2. I'm going for that game. I think Nottingham Forest will score 2 goals. I think they concede a goal, and we'll just win, score in the second half. I'm going to turn this light off until it gets dark. It's not making a difference. It's quite dark outside. It's quite light outside still. I know, but I think we'll win against Man United. We'll draw against City, and we'll win against Newcastle. So I'm going this: a draw to, against Forest, win against Man U, lose to City, and a win to Newcastle to make us up to 11. 2 wins. So I think we'll get about out of 9 points. I'm thinking 7. I actually don't know who he is. I'll have a look and see who he is. But in a bit. I haven't really heard much of him. No, I know it's an old top. This is. I know it's old back in the days when he used to play for us. But I don't much know about him, so I'll have to read about him. I have, and I think it's a really, really nice kit. The one with the orange 3 logo. If that is still going to be sponsored, I think it is for next season. And the orange arms. But then, quite like the look of that, I do. Saturday's game. I think it depends a lot on whether the owner's at the game. If Burnley, yes, does agree with that. Overall, we don't need the owners to be at the game. No, we don't want the owners to be at the game. We want the owners to not be at the game. Okay? Stay away, and then you'll win. But I'm still going a draw. I'm not going to change my mind. I don't think I'll ever change my mind on that. I don't think I'll ever change my mind. So I'm going draw to Forest 2-all, lose to United 3-1, win to Newcastle 3-2, and lose to City 5-2. Yeah, no problem. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll get you in. well, Real Madrid have been all over Man City this game. 100% they have. Yep, this last 16 minutes. Back in you in a few minutes.